Hi everybody, this is Teri from Sweet Pea Papers, Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, the Junk Journal and Paper Crafts Facebook group. Now you can visit all those and make your posts and post your projects, post these projects, and that would be great. So this kit is called Mint Dreams and it's by Lolly's Paper Crafts on Etsy. The link to her shop will be in the text below this video, so be sure to click the more so that it expands out. And also click the join button to help me get supplies every month and become a member. It's only $1.99 a month. And I was doing live twice a month, but we don't really have enough members. So I'm going to wait until we have at least 10. This is a new thing that I started. And then once we do, then I'll do a live and maybe once or twice a month, and then it'll be for the members only. Okay, so this is video 3, like I said. Oh, there's a little bit of glue right there. And we've gotten quite a bit done. We don't really have that much to go. We need to do the inside and the back and then sew in the signature. I'm sorry, my voice is really quavery today. So what we're going to do back here is we're going to do a flip up. We're going to do a flip out on this one, and we're going to do an expandable pocket on the back with the ribbon because it looks like we are going to need to tie it shut. Okay, so we're going to put this piece here. So we need to cut it for size. It looks like it's a little wide. And I'll take the paper clip off. Actually, I want to cut the other side off. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be for here. And we're not going to glue it down because we're going to remember to put a magnet on here, I hope. So let's make our flip up. This is the scrap from cutting the one of the first or second tries. And we need it to be a little bit less than the width of this and a little bit shorter than this. So we want it to be, let's say, we want to see a little bit of the flowers. We could actually put it on one side and make this into a pocket. Let's do that. So how wide do I want it to be? How about right after that flower right there? And then I think maybe about here we'll do it. Oh no, I'm not cutting this. I'm cutting the manila folder. Acting goofy. It's 6 a.m. Normally I film earlier, but I was watching that movie Mamma Mia. It's a musical. And we need to do the height as well. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I didn't mark it off. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we can see this down here. And we'll make it that long. That'll get rid of this funniness at the bottom. I'll have to find another flip up scrap for the flip out. Wonder if that's big enough. It could be, possibly. Okay, we're going to put this down. It doesn't really matter, actually. So let's go ahead and put the magnet on here. Whoopsie. So we don't forget. I'm swinging back and forth on my stool. I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to glue this on here as a pocket. All right, so that means we don't want to glue this side. And we do want to glue these other sides. I filled up my glue, so all right, and then we're going to put this on here. And I've got a scrap that we can use to make a card to go in there. I thought, let's go ahead and glue the, or tape the magnet on the back so I don't forget. Now that it's glued on, we know exactly where that magnet needs to go. Scotch tape works just fine. Now on this, I want to put her. I think I want to put her in the center. And I need to cut it in half. I'm going to try to use the papers that I cut in half on the other pages, so we've got quite a few pages left, you know what I mean, to make our journal. Oops, I gotta cut it narrower. And then let's measure what we're going to cut off the top. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. This would make a good card as well from this kit. I think we're going to make the card out of this one, which is actually in the center of one of the pages that we cut out already. And we're not inking, or I'm not. I don't really have an ink this color. The only one I could think of is, oh, what's it called? Stormy Sky might work. I love that color. It's one of my favorite colors. It's a kind of a blue-gray, but I'm not sure it would be dark enough. And since it's spring, I decided clean and sharp with no ink. I'm going to have to erase some pencil there, it looks like. Oh yeah. My hair. Looks like I got to straighten the top a little bit. Okay, so that's cute. We've got that. Now we're going to do the same thing for this one. I'm going to cut this page in half. Okay, and then I'd like to use this down here so we have space to write. And do I want it on the same side as these flowers? I wonder if I can put this either way. I think so. We're going to end up cutting some of this off. So I think it'll be fine. We'll put this down here. That's pretty. And then that will kind of finish it out with the edge going up that side and this one going down that way with the flowers. Did I cut it short enough? It's too wide. It looks crooked. What did I do? It is too long. Wow. My measurements are really off today. I hope we don't have a repeat of the first video. Well, we had to make it over again. Oh, that's pretty too. We can put that at the top. And this is the same flower. This is the other half of that page. We could put this one down here. Oh, let's. I like that. That came out nice. And I wasn't even trying. I bit my tongue, so I can't even talk straight. Because it definitely hurts. I was going to put the other side on there so that you could write at the top, but I really like this. You could have made this the card, I guess. You know what? I'm going to cut the height off the top. Otherwise, we're going to end up cutting off the flower. So let me do the width first. Now, if you want to print this page twice, you could have a nice hidden pocket there. Whoops. So I want to cut it off the top. Instead of the bottom. In fact, a hidden pocket there would be nice. Maybe I'll print it out and we'll put it on in the next video. I think we're going to have one more video. I'm not sure. And leave writing space on top of this. Or that. I think the flower. I think I was originally going to use this side. So I like the writing in there. My sleeves are in the way. And making it on the page allows you to put the magnet behind and you won't see it. You could have also put the magnet underneath this paper. Now all you have to do is glue it on here, the whole thing. And it's all done. Oopsie. That was a bit excessive. Make sure it sticks down over the magnet and you don't have a little hump or gap in your paper. You can always put the magnet a little bit higher if you like. Okay, so we've got this. How cute. Then I think, since it's narrow, oh, but we've got that piece there. I wonder if when we cut it, if it looks just like a border. This piece isn't really wide enough to be the card. I can't use this for the card. It's got the same problem. And I forgot to print on the back of that one. This will work. It'll give me the height. Isn't there some, yeah, pencil I needed to erase? Still has to be smaller. Or shorter. Okay, now what I'm going to do for the width is I'm going to pretend like I'm making a paper for this. Remember, we'll have a tab on it. So I want to center the coffee cup. Cut each side. Could have cut it off the other side. I got part of the handle cut off. That's still okay. Perfect. Oh, that's two of them. And I'm going to put the tab a little bit to the top so that it's not on the coffee cup, which will be fine to pull it out. Let's let that dry. Oh, I'm going to round the corners. This is We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Corner Chomper. That's really full. Okay. And then you can write in the back of this. There we go. Okay, so now all we have to do is figure this one out. Oh, this is the outside back. We can do that. Cut this page in half. That gives us two backgrounds. We're going to need a background for the inside as well, so we'll just use this one. We'll use the whole page that way. And we want to put the ribbon on. This is 1/4 inch white ribbon. Remember, you're going to have a little bit of thickness because we're going to put a journal inside. And we can always shorten it. Let me see if I put that on straight. Wow, that looks straight. Until I did that. Remember, you're going to see just a smidge of the ribbon on either side. So if you want to give it a little extra help until the glue dries, make sure you put it back far enough that you don't see it once we get to the point that we glue this on. Okay? So now I want this picture to be the pocket. So what I need to do, I need to mark an area here to score and flip under. I need to fold it in half. And then I'll need to pick the size that I want my pocket to be. Oops, I want to score that, not cut it. And I don't think I'm going to put a flap on it. Use this to make a flap for the top if we made it short. But we would need a little bit of space to put a magnet on it. Let's get this scored and cut. Now let's do the width. Why is there a pencil mark there? Did we not cut the length on this yet? No, we did. Maybe it's not a pencil mark. It looks like one though. No, it's not coming off, so it must be on the paper. Okay, so you've scored this. Why does that look like a pencil mark? That's too wide. How did that end up too wide? Isn't that pretty? Yep. All right, so you're going to fold this under. And then you're going to glue it to the bottom of the page. So you're making a little gusset. And then for the side pieces, this just coffee dyed paper. I think it is 65 pound. Wonder if I have any thinner. I do. It's just typing paper. Alright. Oh, look, and it's like a rose color, and it's got glitter in it. I sprayed it with my glitter spray. Okay, so we want them to be about this long, the little accordions for either side. And if you use 2 inches, it'll open out pretty far. So we're going to do, first let's do the half. Then we'll have the other half of it to use. So I want these to be, you don't want them the full length. I'll cut it off there. That seems a bit long. Gotta get this paper off the floor. My dog will run away with it and eat it. He likes to eat paper, so I can't let any pieces fall on the floor. I'm going to make them shorter than what I marked because they were too long. I'm going to cut 2 pieces 2 inches wide. If I can get it straight. There's one. And there's the other. And then all you're going to do is fold it in half. I never get this straight, so don't worry if you don't. I mean, it's better if you do. But mine are always crooked. And I don't know why. So then we're folding it back. And then you fold this one back. I'm listening to all those ABBA songs in my head from that Mamma Mia movie. Okay, there's one. Glittery. That one's crooked. A little crooked is okay, but that was massively crooked. That's better. And fold it back towards the crease. I can't say S's because I hurt my tongue. I mean, I even have a canker sore or two. I'm biting my tongue. Okay, now you're going to flip this down. And then you're going to just glue these on here. You're going to look at the point of the W and put the point facing out. So all you got to do is glue them on. And you can glue them on the flap or you can glue them on the paper. It doesn't really matter. And I'm starting it at the edge of where I scored it. So it's about a 3/8 of an inch up. Okay. I'm going to do the other side. Yeah, we'll have a fourth video and we'll do the back page on the inside with the flip up, and then we'll also do the signature. Okay, then put glue on the top of these, obviously. You know what? If we put a magnet on here, we wouldn't need a flap, would we? That's easier than cutting a flap. But you can cut a flap and put a little gusset in it so that you've got a little room to expand when you've got something inside the pocket. Actually, I think I want to put that on this. And I'm putting it down a little bit so it kind of sticks where the gussets end. Yeah, and then you just fold it up and glue it to the gussets. And hopefully they don't stick out. They're crooked. Darn it. But see how it works? I'll redo this. Well, all you have to do is move them in. It just makes your pocket a little bit narrower. I forgot I had a gap, you know, of the color on either side, so they were sticking out because I lined them up with the edge. So I needed to have put them back a little bit so they didn't show. Okay. I don't always like a flap on the top of the pocket. And this one, the flap would cover up the girl, part of the girl. Yeah, that's better. So now they don't show when you just look at it. Okay, so now we've got to flip the paper over. Why didn't I use that as the front? It doesn't matter. I should have, but I've got it all glued now. So I want a paper clip stuck to it. So I don't really want to go through all that again. Now all we have to do is glue it on over the ribbon, which is dried by now. And of course you glue it all the way to the top because this is the page, not the pocket. I've got another hair. So we'll have gotten 2 pages done in this video. So this is our back. And there's a magnet holding the pocket shut so that you can put stuff in here. And all you need to do is check the sides and make sure you haven't, like this one, oozed a little bit of glue. And it glued the center down as well as the edge. So unglue that and then it'll open up really wide. Okay? And then you do see the ribbon right there, but that's okay. So we did this page, which is nice. And then we did this flip up page. And then in the last video, we'll do this with our double flip up. And then we will sew a signature and I'll get the signature ready. Okay, so that'll be in video 4 and I'll see you then. Thanks.